teachers in many countries are seen as the authority, are seen as the ones that have the information and should pass it on to the children. Isn't this idea of a community of inquiry threatening for that role of the teacher?
Well, yes, in one way. I mean, I think what philosophy for children, and for that matter, modern education in general, is questioning is the role of the teacher as an authority figure. I mean, the community of inquiry assumes that the teacher has procedural skills that children can learn, and they learn them very, very quickly. But that when it comes to answers about philosophical questions, he or she is a part of the community, involved in the inquiry with the children. So in a sense, the teacher becomes a co-inquirer. Now, to the extent that he or she feels that that is threatening, she probably is not going to be very interested in doing philosophy. But my experience has shown that teachers can, within a very short time, learn to adapt to what it is to participate in a community of inquiry, and even find themselves enjoying it very much. Because when I do philosophy, there's a sense in which it really doesn't matter whether I'm 10 years old or 50 years old. The concepts are intriguing, and it's as meaningful for me as it is for the students in my class. And what teachers discover is that that can be very, very exciting.
Also, excuse me, teachers are professionals. And when we go to a professional for assistance, we expect that architect or doctor or engineer to give us their professional assistance in the form of professional judgments. We don't just want them to be knowledgeable people. We want them to be able to use their knowledge to help us. And it's the same thing with teachers. I think the teachers of the future will be experts in pedagogical judgment. And that will translate into what they can do to help children to pursue and prosecute inquiries the children are engaged in. Those who are really good at teaching will be able to do marvels, what we today consider marvels. Just as you have an illness and you go to a doctor, and because the doctor knows medicine, the doctor is able to perform what would otherwise be called a miracle, and you get well. And similarly, a really competent teacher can do marvels, can do miracles with children in bringing them out and opening their minds and making them able to think for themselves. And this would be due to their professional capacity, their professional competence.